Black people's voting is not in danger, and you know it's not. And you know it's not. I'm 63 years old. I've been voting since I was 18. I have never had a problem voting. Sitting up here manipulating the Voting Rights Act like something's getting ready to happen to our right to vote, when you know that's not true. So now you all gonna drag black people in here, definitely some senior citizens, and gonna have them come up here and talk about how they scared to vote. All that junk, when you know it's not true. Just like you sit up here and make like black people can't get IDs. Us requiring IDs to vote, it's gonna stop black people from voting. Why black people ain't got IDs? See, you all get more and more ridiculous. But you can't, in this room full of these black people, talk about that federal case that just got filed Monday that's talking about how you all are stealing property at Cook County sales. Where the black people in here? Raise your hand that if they told you to come in here to talk about how your property got stolen. Where you at? Huh? Because we got commissioners in here that know for a fact it's happening. Catskill, you know it's happening. Lori, you know it's happening. Michael Scott, you know it's happening. Lamont Williams, come on, you give up cases for the county. You know it's happening. Donna Miller, you know what's happening. Well, come on, y'all black people that they done sent here with these 501c3s, that they got y'all in here talking for them. Why y'all ain't in here talking about how they stealing our property?
1 minute.
Where y'all at? Come on, because y'all getting ready to come up here to this mic and lie for the cameras to say that black people's voting is done by this Louisiana thing and Donald Trump and the Trump administration, when Donald Trump is in front of the Supreme Court right now fighting for the 14th Amendment, saying that black people, that amendment was for black people.
30 seconds.
Not for birthrights, not for people to anchor themselves over here illegally. And they got y'all black people in here getting ready to talk against him. I mean, y'all real sick up in the head. You sick in the head and more sicker in your spirit.
That is now lighting up social media, Twitter, Facebook, Instagram on fire. Chicago voter Jessica Jackson lit it up at a Chicago City Hall meeting, calling out Democrats for trying to mislead and lie to black voters on a whole range of issues like voter ID by falsely claiming black people's voting rights are in danger. She says they're not. Also, she's right about the equity in houses being taken. Both Pew Research Gallup polling found a majority of black voters, nearly 80%, support voter ID, including photo ID. There's voter ID in Georgia. There was no suppression of the black vote in Georgia. Let's welcome to the show former presidential candidate and the host of the Larry Elder Show, the one and only Larry Elder. Larry, what's your reaction to what you just heard here? Is she right?
Well, Liz, I don't know what this young lady does for a living, but she's got a future in broadcasting and commentary. That was absolutely spot on. It was delivered with flair, with character, with humor, and she was right about everything. What the Democrats do is they tell black people that they are oppressed, and that they want black people to be fearful about their stature in America. And by the way, we wear the white hat, they wear the black hat, vote for us. She's absolutely right. They know the Supreme Court case simply said you cannot use race primarily as a factor to draw districts. That's all it did. It didn't take away anybody's right to vote. The Voting Rights Act was designed to make sure that things that really suppressed the vote were no longer done. Things like poll taxes, literacy tests, grandfather clauses. Those things are gone, and they are not coming back. America has never been more colorblind than it is today. The three biggest cities in America, including Chicago, where she is, they just elected back-to-back black mayors. The city is not majority black. New York, L.A. has black mayors. 4 Republican congresspersons represent majority white districts. How can that be in a society that appears to be as race-based as people like Hakeem Jeffries are trying to make people think? It's absurd. It's almost insulting. And that's why her presentation was so good. She called out the absurdity of all of this nonsense about somehow black people are being oppressed by people asking for voter ID. And again, you pointed out the majority of blacks support voter ID. So knock it off.
Yeah, you know, Larry, also what Chicago voter Jessica Jackson pointed out about black people's properties getting stolen, it's pretty striking that Democrats have run Illinois for generations, but Democrat-run Illinois is the only state that still unconstitutionally lets its local city and town governments take entire homes, keep the home equity, even if that value is more than the property taxes owed. In other words, homeowners can lose their entire home, even if they only owe a small fraction of their home's value and unpaid property taxes. She's pointing out a federal judge just found them, the Cook County, Illinois, liable for damages here. That's pretty stunning.
It sure is. And where are they on that? But you want to call Donald Trump a racist, and all of a sudden they're Johnny on the spot. What is all this stuff going to do about the number one issue? We know the number one issue, which is affordability. What is calling Donald Trump and Republicans racist going to do about the price of a home, the rent, groceries, gas prices? What is their plan? Their plan is, we hate Donald Trump's guts, vote for us.
Got it. Larry Elder. You were on fire, too. That was great stuff, Larry. I'll have you back on again soon. Always a pleasure to have you on, Larry. It's
Anytime.
good to see you.